And if that works, you should see video on the screen within, 2 or 3 seconds. But I've got nothing here, so I'm just gonna unplug it. I'm going to take that one out and put the other one in. Now the thinking behind this is that maybe one of the sticks went bad. So I'm putting that in, and I'll power it back on. So same noises, same lights, no indication of it booting up, which would be video on the screen, which there is none, and there's no flashing hard drive activity light. Now, if you turn the laptop on and you're getting a flashing hard drive activity light and there's nothing on the screen, well, then it could just be a problem with the screen. So then you troubleshoot that. But in this case, it's not the RAM, it's not the screen, because if it was, there would be a flashing hard drive activity light, and it is not flashing. The next possibility would be a problem with the AC adapter. So you would try another one. I already have, and didn't make any difference. So that leaves us with the cause being something else in the computer, most likely an issue with the motherboard. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this RAM and set it aside. So most likely both of these are fine. Okay, so what could be wrong with the motherboard? Well, I've seen this issue a few times, at least a possible issue. On the motherboard, there is a graphics chip. It's not built directly into the processor or into the motherboard chipset. It's a discrete graphics chip, and I can tell that by this sticker right here. It's ATI Radeon graphics. Most likely what has happened, at least I hope that's what happened because it's fixable, is the graphics chip overheated and it's disconnected from the motherboard. This can happen with any discrete graphics chip on a motherboard. ATI in this case, and ATI is now called AMD, but back when this was made it was ATI. The other kind of chip that's common to fail this way on motherboards are NVIDIA chips. So what I'm going to do is disassemble the computer, get the motherboard out of it, and I'm going to try and repair that chip's connection with the motherboard. And this is a Toshiba laptop. So what I'm going to do is do a search for the model number of it, which is a Satellite L505D. And it also says -S5965. Now I'm just going to put in the L505D part and the words service manual. And Toshiba is not very good about giving out their service manuals. They have them, but they keep them very tight. Now this website right here I've found to be very good at giving disassembly instructions. So it's irisvista.com. I'll click that. Yeah, and I think I